provide gender affirming care to transgender people. Now that is in addition. Okay, they have on the Florida's website, they do have the charges that the so-called governor, who is the executive of that particular corporation, for-profit corporation, to make sure all of the agencies and the departments within his authority under the state of Florida, to make sure they comply to the municipal codes, because we're talking municipal codes now, because we're not talking government, because it's a for-profit corporation. Okay. In his executive order, he gave an executive order, and based on that corporate entity, he has every right to do so, as I will explain to you in a minute. So in his executive order, DeSantis accused Warren of a neglect of duty and incompetence. So that was the official, based on this news report. That was the basic premise for him suspending the prosecutor of Hillsborough County for picking and choosing what cases he wants to adjudicate over, as the state attorney of Hillsborough County, Florida. To take a position that you have veto power over the laws of the state is unintentional, which is what DeSantis has said to a press conference in Tampa, surrounded by so-called law enforcement agencies. Warren responded hours later, accusing DeSantis of trying to overthrow democracy here in Hillsborough County. As a previously planned news conference, during which he unveiled 2 suspects in a pair of 40-year-old case murders, Warren defiantly declared, "I'm still the duly elected state attorneys of Hillsborough County." Okay, so he was elected. He was elected by the people, based on what they're trying to say, to perform his duties. And the only way, pursuant to the Florida Constitution, the only way that the so-called Attorney General, executive powers, can suspend, pursuant to an investigation, any agency underneath him as it relates to law enforcement, if there is a breach in their oath, in their duty. And he's saying, based on his willful submission, verbal submission, that he was not going to honor or prosecute medical personnel in regards to